The Prime Minister has been accused of behaving irresponsibly by spreading anecdotes about Kiwis not being able to fill jobs because they can't pass required drug tests. Bill English said yesterday he hears from employers 2 or 3 times a week that they're struggling to find enough New Zealanders to fill job vacancies, in many cases because, he says, the applicants fail the drug test. But government figures reported on Checkpoint an hour ago show beneficiaries have failed only 466 pre-employment drug tests in the past 3 years, and tens of thousands of beneficiaries have been tested in that time, perhaps as many as 90,000, 466 failings. Today, when he was asked about his claims, Mr English denied that he's scapegoating a few drug users to try to take attention off record immigration and those workers taking jobs in New Zealand. But when asked by reporters, he wouldn't name the companies who he says have told him New Zealanders are failing drug tests.
If the criticism is that no young people take drugs and there's no such thing as drug testing that prevents them getting work, then I just think that's unrealistic.
I think it's an issue of the scale of the problem, and people are trying to work out whether you have some factual basis for that or it's entirely anecdotal, where you won't name the companies or provide any further detail.
What I described is the presence of the problem. It's one of the factors, one of the people that employers and young people have to deal with, and we have in place a comprehensive range of support services. I mean, we spend well over 100 million a year on providing drug counselling and addiction services. Now that's quite real. I mean, these are people who turn up with drug taking habits, and some of them are young, and we know that because we provide services to them. And the sort of assertion that somehow this doesn't exist, I think, is just unrealistic.
Bill English talking this afternoon.